We are on here for Facebook Live. Hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. Let's check how y'all doing. Let's definitely chat it up real quick. YouTube, sorry. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I hope everybody morning is starting off really good and going good. We are on here chatting it up. Everybody is having a good Tuesday. For real. Y'all keep going, keep pushing, keep doing what you got to do, which is going toward greater, okay? Not too much today, but we chilling, y'all. Y'all know you sometimes got to get that weight in week. And y'all be ready because I will be posting my videos where right now I'm just on here talking to y'all, smoking a blunt and getting it in. Y'all know we get the doja. Hey y'all, welcome in. I hope everybody I hope everybody Tuesday is going good, y'all, okay? I hope everybody Tuesday is going good, okay? Week is starting off good. Morning starting off good. Like, I hope y'all is going good, okay? Mm-mm. We ain't putting that in there. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Get these people off here that be saying stuff we ain't got time for that. It's boarded. Y'all go find y'all something else miserable to do and somewhere else miserable to go. Hey, the rest of y'all on YouTube family, we chilling. We got the good thing this morning going on. I got this in the camera and we gonna get high this morning, smoking on a good herb that is natural. And we're just chatting it up. I hope everybody week is going really good. Um, I hope everybody week is going good, y'all. It has been a long morning, but we just getting the day started. I'm going good. I'm going good. I hope everybody is going good too. Their Tuesday and week is starting off good. Y'all know I still got this bonnet on. I really love this bonnet. It's so cute, okay? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. If anybody knows about that clear fruit, definitely a fan for me. Love that clear fruit for sure, y'all. But y'all, we ain't gonna. I don't really know what we gonna talk about today. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I just came on here and just got on, and we on here chilling. I just want everybody to keep thinking positive. Y'all know we're still in the new month of what the new year 2026. We just got into February, so Y'all keep y'all minds right. Y'all keep going towards the right things, doing the right things as well. Even if you feel like you showing up and you still showing up doing something, okay? So do the right thing and do what you got to do. Some days it may not be easy for you. Some days it may be. But hey, make it what you can make it the best way you can. And that's all you can do, y'all. I still sound like I got a little nose stuffy. Probably because it is cold, y'all. So if y'all got the cold, y'all going through the storm and the snow and stuff, I hope y'all is safe. I understand. I have been seeing a lot of stuff, so I really hope everybody is really safe. And if it has passed on or passed by, that's even better. Y'all continue staying warm, prayed up. Hey, definitely have on what you need to have on in this weather because it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous to be out here cold. It is ridiculous to be out here getting sick. And if you are, definitely go ahead and find them home remedies to show you. We don't got time to keep going to the doctor to pay them bills, medical bills. We got time to be showing up for home remedies. Okay, that's a different thing. It is home remedies out there, y'all, that I told y'all. Lemon and honey and stuff like that. Sour soup. Y'all can try so much stuff at home. That's remedies that'll help you out. Get over little colds, little stuffy nose and stuff. And even if you go to the store and just get you some of the medicine, that's also good too, cause they be having some good medicine there too. That's definitely good for your body and definitely will help that sickness or that cold get out your system for sure. That's what it be. It be cold and all that mucus that be in our system that we have to get out. And that's why they also tell a lot of us when we start getting up there in age and stuff, your health is the number one thing you have to keep up with because that health, when you start getting up in age, I know a lot. Y'all have to keep up with y'all health, y'all. Start early. Hey, if you're in your 20s like me, 21, 22, 23, it don't matter. 20, start early, start young. Eat your veggies if you want. Sometimes you may not have to always eat it plain. You can add some little stuff to it. Um, you can add little stuff to it. I like sometimes to do my broccoli with cheese, and then I like to do little like y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with this stuff out here. Y'all start eating healthy, start adding little vegetables and stuff to your diets, to your everyday meals or whatever, and you'll start seeing a difference because I'm seeing a lot. That right there, let's start off with there. A lot of people that I've been seeing with these little shot injections and stuff, it's no need, you know. Your body is naturally made from God. God brings you into this world to have the natural body when you get in your younger age, when you get up in your older age, and you continue growing. There should be no reason why you going out here getting shots or putting shots in your body and spending money every month to get some type of shots so you can lose weight. That's really not how God made the natural way to be doing that anyway. The natural way is to just go out there, work out, do all that stuff, you lose weight. But nowadays they have it where you're getting shots. People is paying to get shots. They paying for that. It's okay, you know. But that also starts with the self-esteem, you know. A lot of women feel like going out there getting their body done and trying to lose the fastest weight is easy. That's not right, you know. Love who your body, love who you are, and love how God made you to be. It don't matter what age or whenever you get up in age. I know some women that's still probably in their 40s, 50s, and be trying to kill themselves to still look younger. When it's like, for what? God made you to be 39, 38, 40, 50, 60. Why you need to be there? It should be no reason why you still out here messing with little young boys, neither. Like, it's ridiculous what the world has normalized to go on nowadays with a lot of stuff in this society, but they normalize it because that's what they think is supposed to be so cool. Like, and also when it comes down to a lot with younger girls having babies at these young age. Like I was just talking about yesterday. No one's judging, but that starts with the household. If your parents, whatever it is not teaching you that right thing to not go out there and want to have them kids at no 14, 15, 16, then you're going to go out there thinking that that's the way. Because society now has normalized little girls to be in school, still getting their education, to be out there doing stuff like that, and they shouldn't. They should not be out there doing that, period. No little girl should be out there doing that. And it's sad and ridiculous that you hear mostly about a lot of little young girls, older girls, a lot going out there doing a lot of different stuff which they shouldn't be doing. And hopefully somebody can go and, you know, talk to these little girls and stuff like that, because it shouldn't be that way, you know. But like I said, y'all, society has normalized too much stuff, and that's why the real people out there that knows what society has normalized don't need to be caught up with it, you know. Also, when it comes down to people and how certain people may be and how you really is, you know, when I told y'all how I started off on TikTok and I was going in a lot of people's lives room, dropping gifts, liking, subbing, sharing all of this stuff, and look where I am now, you know. So it's like that just goes to show you that a lot of people out there in the world is not gonna be the same, you know, realness that you gonna be. And that's why you have to keep that realness in you, because it's not gonna matter if they don't show up with the real. God is gonna show up with that real for you, honey. If you the real person out there, you know you real, you know you a girl's girl, you know you don't mind loving on women, you don't mind going out there motivating the next female, letting the next women know that they doing good and they got it and they gotta continue pushing, even men too. But females, y'all know where I'm coming from. You should do that, you know. But a lot of y'all women and females out here are too busy being stuck up on hating and being envy, when it's women like me that's out there that's real. And there's a lot of other women out there that's real that don't see that, you know. They done been through that. They don't have time to be sitting up there hating on nobody just because who they were or what they are, whatever it is, you know. You should not hate on anybody, period. That's just how they are, who they are, and that's what God made them to be, their own special person, you know. God gives so many people in this world gifts and talents, you know. He blesses so many people with so many different things that they may not even know what they blessed with, the ability, until they go out there and actually put it forth and do it, you know. Like I say, it starts within, you know. If you have insecurities, low self-esteem as a woman, you have to start with loving yourself. You got to go in that mirror every day and tell yourself, I love me. I love who I am. I love to show up being who I am. You know, that's what you have to do. And you cannot expect nobody out here to do that for you. Yes, you may find some people out there that is thinking the same way you think, but the woman that feels like, oh, no, you have to start within yourself, because ask yourself why is the reason that you feel like this anyways about somebody that you don't even know. Ask yourself that, because you'll probably never meet that person never a day in your life, but you feel just so insecure, so low, and so miserable about whatever that person in your life have going on. You just have to stay so caught up, because you want to be in the mix. You want to be in the middle. You want to know what's going on, what the person, whoever. And all that also comes with growing too. You will have a lot of people that is probably going to be watching, lurking, but hey, it is what it is. Let them do what they gonna do, you know. Whatever they picking or getting up, you know, God already got you covered and chosen for whatever reason, and He already knew that it was gonna be haters, lurkers, envy, you know, insecurities, watching and wanting to be around, but it ain't meant. So That's the part of growth, y'all. Growth and going through it. That's also a reason why I speak on being close with whoever your higher power is, which is God, because for a lot of us creators that's out here, God gave us this platform. He gave us these talents, these strength, the wisdom, all that to get out here and do the shit. So it's gonna have to take whoever out there that wanna do whatever they wanna do, go to God and ask him. You know, you cannot sit around and think that somebody's gonna give you everything. Or you watching somebody that you may like or wanna be like, it's gonna you have to figure out certain things on your own so you can start where you need to start too. Because everybody has their different path and their different journey that they're going on and their seasons and their purpose and their calling. And you may not know why that person went the way they went in their purpose and calling and why you have to go this way. Be thankful, have that faith for sure, you know. And that's the real thing, on here on YouTube. Y'all know I'm gonna come on here and let y'all know the real truth every time, every day, you know. And that's just that. Y'all have to be real. And even if you ain't real with yourself, but you still trying to learn how to be that real person, it's gonna take time. You know, there's a lot of people out there that still trying to learn how to be real within themselves and still trying to be real, period. Because they either came from fucked up generational homes where people watch the same thing their people watched growing up, and now they just took on to the attributes. Once you start reading up on what it is that God put in your life and called you to be, you will know what you got to do, how you got to do it, what you got to make it, you know. You don't have to go out here and listen to every Christian person. You don't have to. You can still be listening to real people that's going through it, you know, the same exact thing. And that's why I also speak on you don't have to be a Christian to be who you are, which is real. Being real, showing up, speaking on your high power, your God, does not mean that you are all of a sudden sanctified, you holified, you just walk around Christianified. No, that just means that God chose you to be the one to voice who he is in this earth and this world. God chooses a lot of people. He chooses so many people, even the one that's talented and celebrities and known, he chose them. He chooses a lot of people to put and mark in this world what they need to mark in this world for the earth, for people, for society, for this world that's going on. Even a society that has normalized a lot of stuff that shouldn't be normalized with a lot of young kids and young adults and older adults as well. And we ain't gonna just put it all on the younger kids or the younger adults. You know, we're gonna put it on the older adults too because they also have some stuff that they've been dealing with and sleeping under the rug since the 1800s, 17s. You know, stuff like that shouldn't even have been swept under the rug since that time. But they have been around their people, their aunties, their grandma, whoever they was raised up with, and they didn't saw what it was to see that. So that's why I say some things you may take on as attributes. When you read that, whoever you read from or the sermon, the Bible, whatever it is, you will listen, you will hear that a lot of stories in there talked about people like that took on certain things from their mom or their dad and where they grew up in their life. They had to go through the changes and the process and the progress of seeing what it was with them being themselves, you know. And a lot of people think that, and I also thought that too with Adam and Eve drinking from, talking about drinking, eating from that tree. I also thought that it was, you know, something different, but what it was just God testing. The whole time we just thought that Eve ate the apple, ate that fruit, whatever she ate from the tree. Because we don't, you know, we know what it says in the Bible now for what they have put out now, but to be honest, we probably don't know what the real Bible out there say. They got so many Bibles, but we're thankful for what they have out here now. So what it says is that Eve ate something out of the tree. Now, we do know that God was testing her. He always does that. He tests you all. He tests so many people in this world, even if you're not chosen, and he sees just who you are. He tests everybody to see what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, how you're going to react. Because deep down, he already knows what it is that you're made of or what you're called upon before you even do it, before he even put it in your path to do it or in your mind to do it. It was a test. That was just a test to see. And yes, she fell for the bait. She fell for the temptation. And it's okay, God wanted her to see that so he could come back and show them what it was that they needed to be shown. Eve needed to be shown from eating the tree. So that's the same thing with life, y'all. You go through life and God put tests in your path. He put trials and tribulations in your corners so you can find ways to magnify and get through it with his glory instead of having to go to the enemy and the devil and do any witchcraft stuff, and it's sad that that's even out there, but that's demonic works. That has nothing to do with God or your calling or your father at all. I read up on a story with that. And anybody that is doing any of that, that they need spirit help. And I'm just gonna be honest. Anybody that is going out there doing any type of witchcraft or something, that needs serious help. And hopefully God can take you to a place where you will be able to see him who he is with instead of going to go to fake people and ask them to show you, because that's not what it needs to be. Nobody out there is going to show you anything that God is called to already show you in this world, honey, okay? You cannot pay nobody. You cannot pay. You just can't pay anyone. It don't matter how much money you put out, how much money you say you got. It don't matter. That's what it is about money. These people be wanting their money, and when they get it, they're good and they're alive. They'll make up stories about stuff, and you'll have believed it because you'll think that this is really what's going on. But really, these people have already done their research. Or if they haven't, they'll end up asking you little stuff so they can put lives together. You just have to put that together as well to know. You don't have to go out there and go to God. No witchcraft or nothing is going to be able to tell you what God already knows to tell you. So yes, y'all, talk to God about anything that you go through and what it is. And a person that has faith and abundant love and abundant life on the inside, they'll know that God will make anything and make way happen for change the right way, especially if it's the right thing. He knows that you're obeying his works in this world. He's gonna make it happen. So have faith, y'all. Have abundant faith. Have the most faith that you have never thought that you could have. But have that faith, okay? A lot of people say that me posting my cash up on here is me getting on here asking for money. No, it ain't. It's just me getting on here posting my cash up because anybody can do what they want to do on their platform, on their brand. Just like anybody else could do what they want to do on their platform and their brand. God put a lot of people out here to do whatever they want to do, how they want to do it, when they want to do it, and break it down the way they want to do it. Nobody could tell you how you could do anything, how you could make it happen, or what you should do in your platform the way you're doing it. All you can do is just make it make it happen. And that's what I tell a lot of y'all. I love y'all so much on here. And I thank y'all for coming in and sharing with you even for a little bit of some time and even for a long time. Hey, but we're going to end up having a lot of people coming in here and we're going to be chatting it up and doing what we do every time, every day. One thing about it, I love everybody, but I will let you know and I will speak it. And if I don't, that just means that you will be blocked. And soon I will be getting mods and stuff, so y'all already be ready because I'm already watching up to get moderators. Because sometimes I'm not always able to see the chat because it may go slow, but then again I am able to see, so I can see when I'm not really talking. That's the thing. So when I'm looking at chat, I know, but that's why I say getting some moderators and stuff is definitely go to that we want to be doing. But yes, y'all keep pushing, keep making it happen, and keep doing what you can do in this world. You know, everybody is called to do what they're called to do in their way to call. Um, it's okay to go through stuff. It's okay to whatever it is, you know. But just because you're going through something don't mean that you have to put that on somebody else in their life or what they also have going on, because all it's going to continue doing is blocking what God has for you and elevating and blessing even more what that person has, because you're going out there doing wrong to people when you don't have to. You know, you don't have to do wrong or be wrong to people. Show people love and show people the person that you never thought that you could be. And do it, because you just never know who you could be, who God called you to really be in this world until you step into doing it and being it. Um, and yeah, y'all know I get on here and talk to y'all about a lot of stuff. I just be talking and talking, but it's the real shit though. You know, it ain't like I'm just talking and talking. It's real shit, and that's why I put the real shit, because y'all need to also know the real shit too and see. You know, one thing about it, this just ain't no showing up to be better or perfect. And that's why I love to make all my live videos real and stuff. For anybody that made it go back, they gonna see real. Because that's truly is over here on this planet. We all will. We gonna continue being real, and the more we keep growing, it's gonna be even more real. And I love y'all over here. I'm about to end up charging it for a little bit more. Keep going. Y'all, but yeah, we too. And that's what we need. Muting it. Like I did say, y'all, after when I get off, I will be doing my videos. So y'all be ready for that. Hit that sub button and do not be scared to subscribe, because y'all know what we come with. We come with all of it. And we doing it all. Even for the haters that think that they keeping your girl down, they not, because God got a lot of us for me. Got a lot coming for me and over here for my channel and for all the other stuff, y'all. And y'all know I got all my other platforms. So we on that road to 500. We doing the doggone thing. And we're going to get there, okay? And y'all, my birthday is coming up. So y'all just keep on studying, because your girl is doing the thing. Okay, so like I said here in Florida, y'all, we definitely need some good heat, because the heat has been going crazy. But y'all gotta keep showing up, okay? And we on here doing the doggone thing. I really hope anybody that is in the snow or anything really is staying okay and safe living, because the stuff that I have been hearing is not, so good. But we just pray that everybody ain't going through nothing like that. We pray that everybody is really safe in that situation. Because being caught in snowstorms and stuff like that is not a good thing, honey. It is not good. And y'all see I have been keeping up my face for sure with that's definitely turmeric soap. Y'all definitely got to go get it from the TikTok shop. Um, she is a good thing to use. Turmeric is a natural soap anyways. Turmeric has some of the best stuff in it for your skin that just makes it give that pop anyways. So it's really good. I love the fact that the turmeric doesn't dry your skin out, because I already have sensitive skin anyways. So I know that turmeric definitely does what it needs to do for the girl's skin, the face and all. So y'all need to check this turmeric out for real. Um, I have already been using her, but let me show y'all the one that's not open, because your girl definitely love using this. Mm. I'm gonna let y'all see. Let me get the light real quick. See how cute this girl looks. Alright, this is her. Y'all definitely have to go check her out, okay? A turmeric soap, baby. And it comes, well, we know I love it because it smells good. But definitely I love it because the fact that when it goes to your skin, it gets that foam and excess. I love it. And then the net makes it even better. So that's what I'm telling y'all. That turmeric is for all skin types. It definitely does what it needs to do. I like that it does not leave my skin dry, because sometimes I used to have certain stuff I used to use before that used to leave my skin dry, but now that I have started using the turmeric daily and more than before, girl, I really like it. So that's why I'm letting my baby know. Go check out that turmeric over there in my TikTok shop, because y'all will not miss with that clean face. And we definitely need to be keeping up with our face too anyways. And it's these also pills by Happy V, y'all. When I tell you all, Happy V has the best pills, okay? Um, them pills definitely do your body just right. Um, it does what it needs to do to your body. If I could, you think I would, but hey, we will soon, so we're not worried about that. Like I say, the TikTok shop has it, so y'all just have to know and see when y'all go there. It is Happy V. It is the vaginal probiotic pill capsules. They work very good, okay? You have to use them daily to see the results that you're wanting to see, but it helps with all of that yeast infection, BV, all of it. And the thing I was going to get into about that was women, we need to start keeping up with that stuff anyways. Um, there literally shouldn't be no reason why, as women, we're not keeping up with stuff like that. That's the big thing. And I love that a lot of women are coming out with natural stuff like that. My bad, y'all. they're coming out with natural stuff like that for us women to keep up with our body and keep up with her down there, because that's really good. It's not like it's just oh um, a talking thing. It actually works for us women. And not only does that, we also have to just keep up with our body as ladies. That's a different thing. When you know about some natural stuff, or you find out about anything that's natural, check it out and see what it's about, because you may be surprised that you may end up really liking it and needing it for real. A lot of stuff works for us women out there. Pills, um, what else is it? The oil. Sometimes they also have the other pills as well. But I like really natural based things, organic stuff that's really natural. That's not having all that extra stuff in it. But it's just natural for your body, it's natural for women, it's natural for us ladies, period. But that definitely Phoenix soap, y'all. I'm gonna talk about that because I've been using it going on. I don't even know. It's been a minute, a long time now. It's been months since I literally started off on my TikTok. If y'all go on there and see, y'all see videos from down at the bottom where I've been using that turmeric soap, honey. So this turmeric soap is not a lie. It is no joke. I would not tell y'all no lie about that. A lot of products and a lot of stuff y'all see that I talk about, I have used every last single one of them. So I know anything that's going on. I know everything about it. And if you got questions or anything, you can ask me, or you want to ask me if I see. And if I don't see, I apologize, but I may end up answering you. Sometimes I end up missing, I may not, but hey, in a lot something that I missed it, and I may end up just answering your questions out of pocket if you end up getting yourself something and you have a question, because a lot of stuff that I had to figure out when I first got it too, because I didn't really know how to use some stuff, but doing your research is a must. That's why I tell y'all over here on my YouTube family, stop going out there thinking that a lot of these creators, not just creators, people in general is going to give y'all information for a lot of stuff. That's not their job. That's not nobody's job to sit up here and give y'all any information. We also have to figure out information and do our research too. So it's up to y'all to do y'all research and do y'all job and try to figure out a lot of stuff that's probably going on and stuff like that. And that's why we tell y'all to do that, because it's serious. We went through that. We know about doing the research and stuff like that. So we can tell y'all that y'all need to go out there and make sure you're doing your research and keeping up on that stuff. Because it's just a must, y'all. But if you all have any questions about that, just let me know, because I know some people have a lot of different skin types. So if you have different skin types, that's fine. Sometimes your skin may be really, really sensitive, but it may also be really, really oily and dry. And some people, they do have that oily and dry, really sensitive skin. So if you do, that's fine. That's okay. Like I say, I don't mind answering the C, because I don't have oily, but it just depends. Sometimes my skin can get too oily, and then that would make it dry out. So that's why I say everybody's skin texture is different, y'all. We do not all have the same skin texture. It does not matter what color you are. It does not matter. I don't understand why people feel like just because the color, it doesn't matter. You can have different skin texture, and at the end of the day, if something may not work for your skin, it may work for somebody else. Something may not work for somebody else, it may work for you. Not everybody has the same texture of skin, so it's not going it's not going to probably work for you as it work for everybody else. So that's why I'm just letting you all know that turmeric is definitely going to do it. This is not no, oh, just no. It works for everybody, all skin, and it does what it needs to do for your skin. I'm letting you know. And it's not just a face soap. A lot of people get turmeric messed up. It's just it being a face soap. Turmeric is not just a face soap. Turmeric is also a body soap for your body. That's why I said it purifies and protects the skin, honey. Oh, y'all, I done tried out these Mexican sausage. Y'all know I love sausages anyways. If y'all know one thing about me, grew up eating the hot sausage, the pickle leg, pig feet, pickles, stuff like that. Just pig, pig sausage type of stuff. I got these Mexican sausages, y'all. They call them Mexicana Hannah pickle sausage. They are really good, okay, honey? And I tell you, they're really good. To my taste buds, I love to eat them for sure. And they're just really good. So I just had to let y'all know and put y'all on because them are definitely something that I love to eat. I'm gonna turn it off now, y'all. That's why I love my charger because my charger goes really fast. Having an iPhone and having a good fast charger, I feel like it's a plus because that's a good thing that you, yeah, can have good fast charger because y'all know iPhones be going dead really fast, but when you got a good fast charger, it's like it charges up fast as heck. So, like I say, the Mexican sausages is a good thing for sure. Um, I tried them probably like a day or two ago, but I had ended up getting another one because I was like, they're good. So, y'all definitely have to check out sausages if y'all really like sausages or anything like that. I know I love sausages for sure. And yes, y'all, this morning has been really going good. It's been a really good morning. Y'all have nothing but to be thankful. You have nothing but to want to go out and thank other people and show other people why to be thankful. You know, that's why God put you in this world and this earth. You know, He wants you to go out and show others why it's so good to be in His world, why it's so good to be in His light. Worshiping the stuff that don't have a real heart, y'all gonna see. And y'all in these groups, y'all because I have heard about these groups of people that's hating. Like, it is crazy. You know, it's really crazy. And that just shows you that people really have a lot of stuff that they're going through. And we can also talk about it and speak on it, but we need to be praying for them people. We need to be rebuking and praying for their souls and their minds and their heart because obviously it's something going on. It's a disease, maybe it's a virus. We don't know why so many people are picking up on hating and wanting to portray or anything like that. We don't understand. I don't understand. Even the real ones that, oh, I just dropped my life. Even the real ones that know and love God also don't understand. So it's like, what's really up here, you know? What is really going on? Why is it like this? Why are so many people feeling this way in this world like this? You know, it has nothing to do with God. It has nothing to do with God. It's just the enemy doing works, and a lot of people is letting him win. Instead of letting him lose, they're letting him win. And that's why I said that you have to fight him off. You have to rebuke him, speak and put it out there in the atmosphere so you will know that you don't want that energy. You don't want that toxicity that the enemy has going on in his life and his world around you. You want better, you see better, And yeah, that's the best thing that you can just put it and say it. Excuse me. That's all you can say. Um, and like I say, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The enemy is not powerful. The enemy is not powerful. It don't matter how many groups, people, individuals. It don't even have to be groups. I'm just letting y'all know what I have saw, and I know people also have saw too. It can be just individuals. We need to just be praying for these people and asking God to get their souls and their hearts, out of that stuff because yeah, they're miserable. Yeah, they're dysfunctional in the head. Yes, something may be mentally going off, something, but we don't know because all we know is that they just have so much hate in their heart. So that's why I say we have to pray for these people, y'all. We got to pray for them. We got to ask God to deliver their souls into the righteousness of greater. And even a lot of things that I've been seeing, like I told y'all, it comes from low self-esteem. It comes from people that just don't know who they are. Um, and when you sit there and you really look at it, all you can do when you go on your journey and you see and God puts you in those seasons that, test, pray for them. You know, don't block what your blessing for God has because all they're doing is blocking theirs. All these people are doing is blocking their blessings. And they're staying in the same cycle, the same mindset, the same thoughts, the same energy, the same. It's like a reciprocating thing, but just in this life. And they're not even seeing it because they just feel so comfortable doing what they're doing. That's why for us chosen, the real ones out here, we know to pray for them. Pray, rebuke it. And if you got something to say it. But also on the back end, you have to pray for these people because y'all, the world is full of it. And when you know that you're a good person, you know that you a God, you just would love to pray for them people because you don't know what people may be going through. And also, the chosen ones are not perfect either. A lot of everybody has a story, so a lot of y'all that hate and betray what y'all portray, you sit there and look at somebody as they perfect or they better, and it's not that. It ain't nothing like that at all. All it has to do is that person is just real within themselves. They know how to be real, they know how to show up real, and they know how to walk through this life being the real person they are because they're not afraid to. You know, God has chosen them to do that. So he can show others how to also do that. Walk up in this world, not being afraid, being bold and being confident. Regardless of just it being hate. It could just be anything that you're showing up or going through your heart. I know I said this, it could be a job, it could be a house, it could just be anything that you just probably may have been in, may have not been in, or you just not. It doesn't matter. Everything is going to be new. Everything is going to probably feel unnatural and may feel uncomfortable. And that's why God also talks about the supernatural and the unnatural because you will know the difference between you feeling that unnaturalness or maybe feeling like something is, and you will know when you probably feel like something is. Start to remember and figure out them things or figure out whatever it is that you're feeling that you may sit there and think that, oh, this is that and that may not be that or that ain't that and this may be that. Because that may be God just talking to you and you know that maybe what you're thinking is true and maybe what you are thinking in this moment ain't so true, but it may be a pinch or just it's not at all true. So just don't go on it. We'll go talk to him more about that. Um, that's the biggest thing you can do, y'all. And like I say, not too many some I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all see. Because I know y'all didn't saw yesterday, but I did still have some on my face. And look, I gotta rewash my face again this morning, but I really don't even have to, y'all. This is just cutting on the light and natural. And even if I cut it off, I know y'all definitely see too. That Tumi soap does the job. It's not only doing the job, but it makes sure your face and your pores is clean and a lot of stuff. Um, and a lot of y'all that when y'all come back and y'all see my live videos, y'all gonna see a lot of people that was hating, a lot of people that was trying to keep me down, a lot of people that was just doing a lot of envy and projecting insecurities and low self-esteem. You gonna see it. You gonna be like, wow, it is a lot of people in this world that do this, a lot, and it's a lot of people that don't. But be able to put between whatever it is that you can to know what's not right and what is right for a lot of stuff, y'all. Um, yeah, but I also got some goobers. I didn't show y'all them before. Them milk chocolate goobers are definitely my snack. I can sit there and eat them all day. We in the month of February, Valentine's Day coming up. Oh, y'all, Valentine's Day. Oh my God. Anybody that got the good, hey, y'all have a good Valentine. Okay, that's the best thing that you could do. Them chocolates. I know some people probably working and some people don't, but hey, if you work, honey, get your hours in too. Because it ain't nothing wrong with working on a holiday. Well, I don't know if that's a holiday. I just think that's a day. I'm not too sure what they call, but I believe it is a holiday at this point because, but maybe it's like just a special day. But I eat these goobers and I be good 10 up now. I've been looking at my time for my charger. Good thing is, when you have a fast charger, sometimes it may go dead now. But I see why a lot of people be saying about having an Android. Then again, it's like quality. That's the only thing I'll be telling about Android phone quality be okay, but then again, mm-mm, it kind of be off when it be on. Anybody that got an Android, hey, I had plenty of Android, so don't even. I'm just saying, like, when I had them, my quality was not good. Not literally, y'all. So some iPhones they do be good with camera quality. That's okay. Androids have a good long lasting charge time. You can get on there and download as many apps and not have to worry about no storage bull stuff. Like that's what I like from the Android to the iPhone because iPhone they just and it's like come on, I know y'all understand. Why do you have to go there so fast? You charge up fast too, but then you go dead fast. And then with an Android, Android can stay at 100 all day sometimes. Like, ooh. And then sometimes it go dead, but even if it go dead, it's still gonna be at a good. Android just have longer lasting time with their batteries. That's just what I believe. Cause I have also noticed when I had an Android and then when I end up losing it, I end up getting an iPhone. I remember the difference, you know. But that's what I say. That's why a lot of people say Android is probably better. But I have heard about, they said that it's some type of like newer something that has like a good phone quality. So they may be doing better stuff with the Androids, y'all. I may have to see what, even though I ain't getting it. I'm just saying I want to see what the new one, cause I thought I saw. But anyway, they did say, I heard somebody say that. So hmm, I just know that's what I always figure from Androids and iPhones. But either way, both phones, they do good things, you know. It's not like you ain't gonna get no good stuff from it. You definitely gonna get good things from it. Mm-hmm. Well, I really can't wait for my birthday to come up. It's like, when your birthday come up, that is the best thing. Y'all gotta go follow me on Facebook, okay, y'all? Follow me on Facebook and then hit that TikTok, okay? Check me out on there and my Instagram, y'all. Everything is in my bio and it also is in my video descriptions. So your girl is putting it out there and letting y'all know. And I'm gonna also make videos and stuff too, so y'all know. I'm over here getting skin off my nails, y'all. And I'm chilling, y'all. But today is Thankful Tuesday. It really is a Thankful Tuesday. It's a thankful week and it's a thankful Tuesday. And I hope everybody else is having a good week and a good day. Because sometimes you do have some days, y'all. Now, I don't even have to just be talking about me. I'm just talking about what I see certain people be posting their videos too. You know, you have your days. And I can understand for sure to all my ladies and shoot men that also understand. You can have your days and it's okay to have your days, you know. As long as you know that next day you get back up and you let that other day that you did have that wasn't so good be better, that's what matters. A lot of people in this world have to also stop normalizing people not, sometimes good days, because what you expect working jobs or even just doing what we do as creators, that's jobs too, you know. We all have jobs. So people just also need to have their need for break, you know. And you cannot say nothing to nobody. You have to do, you know, sometimes, and even the ones, because I know a lot of people that love to put, they still be me, you know. So it's like, give people that grace to be okay with the time that they self. Because some of y'all may not know what having that time is, but having that is good because you need just that time to yourself. Probably gather your thoughts, gather some things or whatever, and then you can just do what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Gotta get me some tissue, y'all. Yes. On the side thing, I see some. I really like the once they start adding a lot more stuff, y'all. We on that way to 500, and we are on the way to it. We gonna be there, and we getting it, and we got more. So y'all just need to be prepared and ready for the YouTube family. Mm. A lot of haters think they, y'all can come in and see, but when it come down to the real nitty gritty of what we doing over here on the family, that's only for the people. And I know some haters still go try to get it because you're not gonna be able to. And that's the whole thing I try to do. You can't always, but you will just know, be able to know when you know, on to the, move, because you don't need that in your energy or in your soul, period. It is good to have people that want to do good and want to actually see change in their life and in themselves. Not by portraying and looking at somebody else, but just by working by themselves. Sometimes I don't like to get in the come to y'all and smoke, but then sometimes I may. So, yes, y'all. I be sitting here chilling. Don't be doing nothing, y'all. Mm-mm. Y'all already know. So, they are for sure my favorite. Um, and these goobers are good too. Sometimes they just be a little snap, but it turn out to be good. But I know, and somebody said something about DUI. You can't not do that because at the end of the day, baby, I in my car, and a lot of y'all like them. Y'all try to find ways to down people, do stuff like that. You would never be able to do that. One thing about me, baby. Okay? So, I have to rebuke and keep them negative energies away because a lot of people out here will try to do stuff like that. And all you can do is know what you can do, okay? Um, and also, lock and remove people. And never let them come back in your room because you can do that. But I'm over here jumping down on these goobers and happy Tuesday to y'all. I hope everybody has a good week. Y'all know we came on and we stayed on. I may get back on later after I get done with my videos. It just depends for a little minute or something. I got some of my tea. chat for a minute later. It just depends on y'all just need to be on the lookout, be on the watch out, and be ready when I do, or if I do. But y'all know I'm definitely posting my videos, so be ready for that from TikTok. Um, that from TikTok. And subscribe. Thank y'all for liking. Y'all keep liking. I love my real people that come in and like your girl live. I see a lot of y'all, and like I told y'all, we got stuff that we're going to be doing, getting mods and getting real supporters to do some stuff on the back end. But we ain't going to do a lot of talking. So we going to keep subbing up. We going to keep coming in, liking the live. We on a journey, y'all. So I will either be back on later when I get done with my videos, if I have enough time, because my phone, and then, yeah, I know, like I say, that battery saving time. And then I'd still be charging it, but I end up leaving it back on. I'll let y'all know. But I love y'all YouTube, and I'm going to see y'all, if not later, y'all know tomorrow. So stay tuned, sub up, like the videos, comment on the videos, chat out with your girl, and we just on the road, okay? Love y'all.